got time to talk? Is this okay? It's kind of important. Hey, I'll patch you through to the studio mic. Hang on, hang on. Hey, can you hear me now? Is that okay? Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Okay, this is kind of a long one, but just listen to me, okay? So, like, you know the Jason Triage album, you know, like the album that Jason Triage has been like trying to make for like the last 12 years, and he still hasn't finished it, and he's been like hosting reality shows and starring in action movies, and he's never actually finished it. Okay, like this is top secret, and you did not hear this from me, but the album's coming out in 2 days. It's coming out on Sunday, and like the contract that he signed like a decade ago, the deadline's finally run out, and he's going to get sued into oblivion if he doesn't release this thing on Sunday. And the reason I know this is because he contacted me and got me on a Skype call and turned his little phone camera over to his computer so he could show me how he was deleting all of the work that he's done on it so far with like the 20 most famous producers in the whole world. And then he asked me if I would like to produce the whole album for him. And now I'm doing that. And I've never actually produced a hip-hop album before. And whatever I do, whether it's good or bad, he technically has to release it. And when he does, like, hundreds of thousands of people will buy it immediately, and then they're going to see my name in the credits, and then I'm going to pretty much instantly become like the 8th most famous trans woman in the world. Yeah, I worked it out as like 8th. It's like the Republican millionaire, and then the actress who got famous for playing a trans woman in prison, and then the trans woman that's actually in prison for espionage, and then and then it's going to be me, because everybody's been waiting for this album for 12 years, and I am in the middle of making it, and I'm shit scared. Yeah, like I did want to be famous. You know, I wanted to be famous, but like, okay, but like on my own terms and in my own time, and like slowly, and also in like a couple of years, instead of now, when I've only been on hormones for 6 months. And I don't have a single album out that doesn't have my dead name on it somewhere. And my beard's still growing out and I have to shave every day. And I don't even have my voice sorted out yet. Like, okay, like my voice is fine when like I'm cool and calm and relaxed and like around people and like feeling old femme and relaxed and just like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, cool. But like when I get like really stressed and anxious like I am now, and it gets all low and croaky, and like I need to fix that, and I don't have time because this album comes out in 2 days and everyone's going to want to talk to me. Oh shit, like, okay, like does he know that I've never made a hip hop album before? Like, possible? I don't know. Okay, so you're like, does he know that I'm trans? Okay, like probably like honestly, that's probably why he asked. I think like, you know, he knows that we're having a cultural moment. He knows which way the wind is blowing. He always likes to get ahead of stuff like that. You know, that's where we're kind of like, I don't know, he might not know, like, it kind of depends on when he's, like when he found me, I suppose, because I kind of go, I kind of go back and forth on social media a little bit as to like whether I talk about trans shit at all. Like sometimes I try not to for a while and just kind of have, you know, so like if like obviously people who know me know, but like if somebody just like finds me on Twitter or whatever and they might be just like, oh hey, just some chick, whatever, cool. And then like that's cool. Like it doesn't have to define me. And then I just kind of pivot on that and like put up a photo of me 5 years ago with sad eyes and a beard and caption it like, look at this fucking guy that I literally used to be. Isn't that hilarious? Like I go back and forth on I go back and forth on this stuff. You know I do that. I mean, like, remember when I did used to do stand-up, like, all the time, but, like, I wouldn't stop, like, constantly giving a running commentary on my own act. Like, here's what I was trying to do with that joke, just constantly, all the time. Like, what fucking hope did I have of transitioning and not just constantly referring back to it all the time? You know, like, can you listen to some stuff that I'm doing? Anyway, like, what do you... Let me see, like, I'm like, what do you reckon? It's like I don't know, like, I've only really been working on it for a couple of hours, like literally, I'm still, like, I haven't even slept since, like, I didn't even sleep last night. I'm still in the dress from, like, I went out to dinner with Jess, and, like, that's when I got the call, and I, like, came straight home. I haven't even slept yet. I'm so stressed. It's fucked. Oh my god, like, speaking of comedy, like, do you remember when I used to be, like, a really full-on, earnest, like, male feminist ally? Like, remember that? Isn't that shit hilarious? Just, like, constantly going on about, oh, yes, the Bechdel test and intersectionality, right, like, am I still even allowed to laugh about that? Am I still even going to be allowed to laugh about that when I'm famous? Or do I just have to, like, pack all of that shit away? I don't even know. Because, like, no, seriously, because, like, I know that people take their cues from, like, how to treat minorities, from, like, how famous people talk about themselves. And, like, fuck, if it turns out people are just like, oh, yeah, I'm just making, like, a cruel joke at your expense, like Chloe Escott does about herself, and, like, oh, I'm just gonna die if that happens. Like, is this kind of... Is there even anything going on in this one? I can't even tell. It's pretty limited. Fuck, like, where am I even gonna stand in feminist circles now that I'm making the Jason Triage album? Like, does making the beats for this thing kind of count as a tacit endorsement of all the heinous shit that he says? Like, where do I even stand with that? Like, okay, like, he did pretty much the entire album for me a cappella over the Skype call, and, like, he's kind of toned down the misogyny to a basic kind of, how would you describe it? A basic kind of, if you've had sex with a lot of people, I probably don't have a lot of respect for you kind of level of misogyny, which is like, it's not great and it's still pretty fucked, but God, it used to be worse, you remember? In, like, 2002? Shit, like... I want to give him credit for improving, but I don't want to forgive that shit, you know? But, like, I feel like it counts as that's what I'm doing if I make this album for him. Like, where does that even leave me? This one's a bit better. Can I turn it up? You still hear me? I really feel like he could do some good work with this. Am I just giving him a platform, though? Jesus, like... I mean, fuck, even the stuff that he said about trans women in the past, like, you remember that? Remember that guest verse that he did on Can't Even Tell in 2008? He told that whole, like, story about, like, oh, this girl picked me up in a club and took me home and blah, blah, blah. Turned out she was a man, like... And, like, I don't know, like... that shit is kind of rough to listen to now, but like, at least in the song he kind of laughed it off and wasn't mad about it, and it was 2008 and nobody fucking knew we were human in 2008. It was a different time. Like, everybody with fucking right-on politics about everything else was still heaping shit on trans people in 2008. So I kind of want to forgive him for that. But at the same time, like, that kind of mischievous trickster imp trans women shit literally gets people killed. So like, I don't even know where I stand with it. Like, I don't even know what to do. And like, am I just meant to like, do I have to like try and like subvert the whole thing from the inside, like kind of run my own message underneath it somehow? Like, I don't get to write lyrics for it at all, but like, I'm making the music. I can say something with music. People say shit with music, don't they? Like, I gotta, you know, he's gonna have his message over the top, but like beneath that, I'm gonna tell him my story that kind of like provides a counterpoint. And like, I don't know, like I've been kind of working on some beats that kind of I think really provide that interesting counterpoint to what his message is. Like, what do you think of this? Like, you see, like it's a beat you can kind of groove to, but it's also got like a slight dark edge to it, you know, like. Okay, here's what also, check this out. I think that's really good. I think it works. Like, he's gonna be doing his thing over the top, but then like behind it, it's like, here's my story, here's how I feel. You see, like, I've got the kind of recurring motifs through it as well. Like, you see, it bangs, but like it speaks to you as well, I think. Like, what do you reckon? I don't know, there's this other thing that I'm working on that's like, it's kind of quiet. Like, I sampled some crickets for it. I kind of feel like the implied message of using crickets for the sample is like, so what? Who cares? You know, shut up, quit it. You know, that kind of thing. Or like, what do you reckon? What do you reckon? Is this like, this is more of a thing. It's like, it kind of sounds cool, but it's kind of anxious as well. It's kind of fast. It's kind of anxious, and you can like, I don't know. Actually, no. Like, I don't think it goes far enough. This one. I think you go like, check this out. What do you reckon? I think he's going to really like it, and he's going to like put it on there, and then it's going to get out there, and everyone's going to realise, like, yeah, this is a fucking trans story, you know, behind it all, she really put something forward, she really, like, said something, she used her platform to make some really important points about, like, the cis gays and shit, you know, like. God, did I tell you like a couple of months ago, like, I was in line at Donut King and there was this like little kid in front of me who like turned around and stared at me for like half a minute and then walked up to me and said, "Are you a boy or a girl?" And then the kid's mum got really embarrassed and like shuffled the kid out of the store before I could even say anything. And then like 2 weeks later, like a dude in a car yelled a slur out at me and Jess while we were walking home from a movie. And like, how fucked is it that I don't even know whether he yelled it because, like, he clocked me from, like, several meters away from a moving car in the dark, or if it was just because he saw two women holding hands. I don't even know. Actually, you know what? No, like, really, like, how fucked is it that, like, I see, like, okay, this is real. Like, I seriously didn't even fully feel like I was living a full, authentic trans experience until that shit happened. Like, how fucked is that? Like, the version of this life that gets, like, packaged up and sold to you and sold to everybody is just like, kids are gonna have embarrassing questions and people are gonna hurl abuse at you from cars. And, like, I didn't even feel like my life was real until that literally happened to me. But, like, I don't know, like, I guess I do have kind of a platform now. Like, obviously, like, I'm gonna sort of, you know, say some stuff with the beats, but, like, people are gonna pick up some stuff about how I'm really feeling from that, obviously. But, like, I don't know, people are gonna want to talk to me as well. Like, I'm actually gonna be, like, pretty well known, and I guess I could use that to really, like, really talk about stuff, really talk about, like, what my life is actually like. But, like, I don't even know, like, at the same time, like, I feel like I maybe don't even really want to try and make it relatable. Like, the act of making my life experience relatable to other people, it kind of puts up this barrier almost where, like, I'm kind of above everybody and I'm kind of explaining my stuff and kind of saying that it's inherently different to everybody else's life. But it's not. Like, it's really not. Like, what I want to do, like, what I want to do more than anything else is, like, I don't want people to be able to relate to me. I want to relate to other people. I've never been able to do that before. I've never been able to do that before now, because, like, I wasn't even really a person. I didn't feel like I didn't even really have, like, an inner person to draw from, like, understand anybody else's experience of anything. And, like, now I want to talk to people. I want to sit down and, like, with literally anybody on earth and be like, where does my experience line up with yours? I want to be able to sit down with Jason Triage after all this is over and be like, okay, we have very little in common on the surface, but, like, where do we align? Where do our lives align? Where do our thoughts align? You know what, though? I think this is why he's asked me to do it. This is why he, like, deleted all the stuff that, like, James Blake and Swizz Beatz and Arca and everybody did on this, and he, like, went with me and said, this is why. Because he and I have got... He knows we've got shit in common. Like, look, he's had 12 years to make this album, to, like, have this version of himself that he could put out there, and he wouldn't do it. He didn't want to do it. He didn't feel right. He didn't feel like it was the time. He distracted himself. He went and just took on all these other projects. Just tried not to think about it. But then, like, it all kept building up. The time approached and the time was running out. And the time is running out for him from right now. And he realised that, like, he doesn't have a choice. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes forces kind of compel you to, like, finally express yourself at last. And, like, that's me. That's his deal with the album. That's my deal with my life. That's what it was like. That's why I get it now. That's why he's asked me to make this album. I'm really excited. Yeah, like, oh. Okay, I gotta get off the line with you. I think I really know how to make this album now. I think I don't want to try and subvert it. I want to make it about the commonality of our experiences, you know? Why do I have 200 notifications on my phone? Shit, what's going on? What are those missed calls? Okay, so let me just scroll down a bit. Okay, so news article. Jason Triage album coming on Sunday. Produced entirely by little-known Tasmanian producer Chloe Alison Escott. As a result of a drunken bet made with Drake, in which Drake claimed that T-girls don't know how to use samplers and dared anybody to prove him wrong. And there's a photo of me from the Skype call where I'm all blurry and ugly looking, and a photo of Jason Triage receiving a dollar bill from Drake when he lost the bet. Like in Trading Places. That's a really clever reference. Well, here comes the rest of my life, I guess. Okay, I've got to get back to work. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.